Tammy Slaton secretly got married a few days ago and has a child. As you all know, Tammy Slaton is one half of the dynamic duo featured on the TLC reality show, 1000 Lb Sisters. Known for her candid personality and battle with obesity, Tammy has captured the hearts of viewers and inspired many with her weight loss journey. But recently she got married secretly, and after marriage she gave birth to a son, which she didn't want to bring in front of media. But today she told everyone about her secret marriage and child. Who is her new husband, how long ago she got married, how old is her child, how much money her husband earns. We will know all after a while. Because before that I want to say another important thing. Amy Slaton's roller coaster life continues in 1000 Pounds Sisters Season 7. Season 7 of 1000 Pounds Sisters is underway, and Amy Slaton is once again making headlines. This time for a major life decision that has her fans and family talking. Now 37, the reality TV star and influencer has been through more than her fair share of ups and downs since the series began in 2020. Back then she was a newlywed weighing 408 pounds. Since then she's lost significant weight, become a mother, gone through a divorce, had some bizarre encounters, including being bitten by a camel, faced legal trouble, and embarked on yet another new chapter. Love and chaos. Amy's romantic history. Amy's love life has always been a focal point, and a source of chaos, in the series. A hopeless romantic at heart, she's jumped into several relationships with both feet, often with mixed results. Despite her setbacks, Amy remains optimistic about love. She married Michael Halterman shortly before the series began, and though their relationship seemed solid at first, they had known each other since childhood. They faced growing tension after their children were born. By 2023, Michael filed for divorce, citing a lack of partnership. Post-divorce, Amy found herself in a couple of short-lived and poorly chosen relationships. In one instance she introduced a new boyfriend to her kids far too early, raising concern among fans and family. Eventually she decided to pause her dating life and focus on parenting, which many saw as a mature and healthy move. However, the break didn't last long. Enter Brian Scott Levorn. Amy met 50-year-old Brian Scott Levorn in a mosh pit at a local concert. While she wasn't immediately interested, Brian's persistence won her over. The two quickly bonded and even got matching tattoos reading "Scary Love." Despite Amy's hesitation about moving too fast, Brian pushed forward, encouraging her to move in with him and even suggesting she reverse her tubal ligation to have another child together. A haunted house proposal. In a recent episode of 1000 Pounds Sisters Season 7, Brian proposed to Amy during a pop-up haunted house event. With sisters Tammy Slaton and Misty Wentworth watching on, clearly unimpressed, Brian dropped to one knee and proposed. Amy said yes, but the moment was bittersweet. Her sisters' disapproval left her in tears, and it's unclear whether they'll ever warm up to Brian. Their disapproval has sparked speculation about potential tension not just in the family, but also within the show itself. As Amy dives into this new chapter of her life, fans are watching closely. Will this bold leap into love bring her the happiness she's been searching for, or more heartache? Only time and a few more episodes will tell. 1000 Pounds Sisters. 7 reasons why Amy Slaton's relationship with Brian Scott Levorn might be doomed. When 1000 Pounds Sisters first premiered in 2020, Amy Slaton was newly married to Michael Halterman and dreaming of starting a family. At the time she weighed 408 pounds and faced serious health obstacles. Fast forward several years and Amy has made significant strides. She's undergone bariatric surgery, lost weight, had 2 sons, and ultimately divorced Michael. Now in Season 7, Amy is in a new relationship with Brian Scott Levorn, but many fans are concerned it may not last. Here are 7 reasons why Amy's latest romance could be headed for heartbreak. 7. Significant age gap. Brian is much older than Amy. At 50, Brian is 13 years older than 37-year-old Amy. While age differences aren't always deal breakers, they can come with different life expectations and maturity levels. Amy has matured since her divorce, but navigating a relationship with a significantly older partner requires emotional readiness, and she may not be there yet. 6. Too much too fast. Amy moved in with Brian quickly. In Season 7, Brian invited Amy and her 2 sons to move into his home, citing more space, a pool, and a safer environment for the children. Amy agreed, on the condition that the house would be baby-proofed. While the gesture might seem thoughtful, moving in so quickly can be risky, especially with children involved. Uprooting her boys to live with a man she's just met could create more instability than comfort. 5. Lack of initial chemistry. Amy wasn't interested at first. Interestingly, Amy admitted she wasn't initially attracted to Brian. She didn't see him as her type, but eventually gave in to his persistence. It's possible that Amy is more in love with the idea of being loved than with Brian himself. If the emotional connection isn't mutual, the relationship may not withstand the test of time. 4. Relationship speed is causing distractions. She may be losing focus on herself and her kids. After her weight loss surgery, Amy worked hard to be a hands-on mom and live a healthier lifestyle. But her whirlwind romance with Brian may be pulling her away from that focus. From holiday dinners to romantic celebrations, the couple has quickly integrated their lives. While building memories is great, it's important that Amy doesn't lose sight of her own growth or her son's needs in the process. 3. Family disapproval. The Slatons aren't on board. Amy's family has voiced serious concerns about her new relationship. During a Season 7 episode, Brian proposed at a pop-up haunted house while Amy's sisters Tammy and Misty looked on disapprovingly. Brother Chris and sister Amanda also expressed doubts about how fast things were moving. Without her family's support, Amy may find herself emotionally isolated, which can put additional strain on an already vulnerable relationship. 2. Legal and lifestyle chaos. Amy's life is already turbulent. Amy's not in an ideal place to start a new relationship. During a family trip to a safari park in Tennessee, she was bitten by a camel, and police later discovered marijuana in Brian's car. Although Amy has a medical marijuana prescription in Kentucky, it isn't valid in Tennessee. Both were arrested, and now Amy is facing potential legal trouble. With so much going on, adding relationship stress might be more than she can handle. 1. Pressure to have another baby. Brian wants Amy to reverse her tubal ligation. One of the most concerning red flags is Brian's request for Amy to have her tubes untied so they can have a child together. After 2 kids and a complicated journey toward better health, Amy's decision to undergo tubal ligation was significant. Brian's eagerness to expand their family so early could pressure Amy into choices she's not truly ready for. Her siblings have warned her to slow down, but Amy seems set on pursuing the relationship regardless.